What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have not filmed in so long. I miss you guys, but it's dead week. So finals are coming up. I'm studying. Life has been just hitting me hard. But anyways, that's not the point. Today's video is going to be a grad school update, life update type of situation. So yeah, I know a few vlogs ago, this is a little bit ago, when I first got accepted into graduate school, I was talking about how there were some things that I were unsure of on how I was going to go about them when I started grad school. So I figured everything out now. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here, do a little video, update you guys. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So if you're new to my channel, I am a senior at Western Illinois University and I graduate next Saturday on May 11th. I am super excited. So I will be starting a master's program. The program is technically counseling psychology, and the difference in counseling psychology and clinical psychology is pretty much the difference between a PsyD and a PhD. So the counseling psychology is more hands-on and more application-based. I have to do a practicum and an internship, versus clinical psychology is more research-based. You have to do a master's thesis, and when I get my master's in counseling psychology, I do have to sit for the examination to become a therapist, versus clinical psychology is more for people who are going straight into a PhD or a PsyD program who may not want to, or people who are going straight into a doctorate program. But for me personally, I'm going into a doctorate program, but I just wanted to be able to practice and have that option available to me. The curriculum is the same in terms of the classes that you take, versus counseling psychology, you don't take stats because you're not really doing research. Other than that, I'm taking the normal classes, psychopathology, psychopharmacology, research, all of that good stuff. So I just wanted to make that distinction. So one of the things that I talked about in the vlog was I didn't know whether or not I wanted to get a full-time job, or if I wanted to basically not work and just focus on school. So I did go ahead and decide to not have a full-time job and just go ahead and take out enough loan money to sustain my living. One reason I made that decision was most jobs that I would use my degree for are your typical 9-to-5 jobs. However, just because it says 9 to 5 does not mean you're going to get out exactly at 5 o'clock. Most of my classes are evening classes and they start at 6 o'clock. And if I get off at 5:30 and I have to be at class at 6, I'm going to hit 5 o'clock traffic and I'll more than likely be late to class. And that's just not something that I want to risk. I do want to be punctual. This is graduate school and I do want to take it seriously. It's costing me a hell of a lot more money than undergrad, so I definitely want to be more professional. So that was the one reason why I decided to not get a full-time job. And the other reason is some of the classes that I have are kind of varying in their time. So one class that I have to take this summer is actually from 2:30 to 5:30, and like I said, most jobs are 9 to 5. Can't work a 9 to 5 if I can't be there. So those are the reasons why I made the decisions to not get a full-time job. So like I said, I will be taking out enough loan money to sustain my living. My living isn't really going to be that expensive, which goes into my next point. I talked about if I didn't know if I wanted to stay and live out on my own like I've been doing, or if I wanted to move back in with my parents, and I decided to go ahead and move back in with my parents. It's the best option. It's the cheapest option. That's why I said my living won't really be that expensive, because I'll be living with my parents. The only bills that I'll really have would be my car note, car insurance, phone bill. I won't have like rent, utilities, and things like that. So I'm very blessed and very grateful that I'm able to move back in with my parents. So that also contributed to me not wanting to get a full-time job, just because I knew I did not have the big bills to pay like I do now. So like I said, I have decided to move back in with my parents, which is going to be beneficial, because I know there are times when I'm just working, and I just don't stop to eat. And I know my parents are going to be like, you need to pump your brakes and you need to eat and, you know, make sure you take care of yourself or whatever. So sometimes when you get in the school mode, you're like, in the school mode, like you don't want to stop. So it'll be really great. My mom is getting her working on her doctorate degree as well, so we have 2 people in the house that are in graduate school. So it'll be very interesting, and I'm really excited. So yeah, those were the 2 main things that I wanted to talk about. And then I also want to tell you guys what classes that I am registered for. So I ended up registering for this summer. I do start grad school this summer, and I also registered for fall. So for this summer, I am taking a workshop. It is treatment of anxiety disorders. I'm taking advanced developmental psychology, and then I'm taking a class called group dynamics and counseling. Sidebar, guys, my advanced developmental psychology class is 6 hours long. 6 hours long. Yes, you heard that correctly. 6 hours long. And I don't know how I'm going to sit in the classroom for 6 hours. I don't know how a professor is going to lecture for 6 hours. Apparently, they're lecturing for 6 hours. So I just wanted to complain about that really briefly, because 6 hours is a very long time. It's only once a week. It's every Thursdays from 4 to 10. But yeah, it's 6 hours long. Okay. Now that I've done all my complaining. And then in the fall, I am taking interviewing skills, an individual appraisal class, and then I'm also taking, what is the 3rd class that I am taking? Let me look it up, y'all. Let me look it up. Okay, I got it. Aha. Okay, I'm taking individual appraisal, interviewing skills, and introduction to clinical mental health counseling. So those are the classes that I will be taking in the fall. And I'm really excited for all of my classes. They seem really interesting, and I'm super excited. I don't know if I told you guys, I mentioned it in the vlog, that I had to pick a concentration, whether or not I wanted to do adults or children and adolescents. And I ended up going with the children and adolescent concentration. So my psychopathology, my individual appraisal, my counseling classes, all of those classes will be child and adolescent centered. So I'm really excited. My internship, my practicum are all going to be child and adolescent centered, and I'm really excited to work with the kids and help the kids. If you guys don't know, I love kids, so I'm really excited to be working with them and to make a difference in their lives. So yeah, that's like my classes and stuff. I don't start classes until June 3rd. I was initially supposed to start on the 13th of May, but that class ended up getting full. So I don't start classes until June 3rd, and I'm done with classes July 13th, I want to say, is my last day of classes. So they're not that long, and I'm super excited to start graduate school. Of course, you guys are going to come along on this journey with me, and I will be vlogging and doing different type of videos. And yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, I graduate next week, and I have a little bit of a break. I have like 2 to 3 weeks, and then it's going to be time to start grad school. So yeah. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little updates about grad school and everything. It's a very stressful time, but I have everything figured out now, and I'm about to graduate. Everything with grad school is figured out, so it's really like, it's really here, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video.